Hello, mate. I am back. I'm back. And you are. Yourself, ones. Yourself, past and present tense. Recall it. Well, it's Ghost. Pac-Man 100k. Where to go? Where are we to go? Let's go, yes. Where? One will always talk where. Where are we to go? There! Okay, so an answer. Forward. No, not reached that yet. When you want to see yourself, then, oh, that's easy. Sorry, I don't do that kind of work. I've done something RITE. Wasif Ali. Not bad. Me. Two seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5. True. Not fair or anything. Oh. You went for the vein point first. We know that you would. Hi. When you went for the vein point, vein answer first, you have to skip. You must be punished. Punished. It's a new style one. Good. It's all good. It's all worse. The point that you talked back to. What one was it? I know what it was. Would you really? Uh-oh. So what point did you talk back to? I talked back to yourself. I talked back to you. Did you really? No. No. Well, that can be made out of. But aside of one, you won't know all the rest. Maybe that's the only one that no one needs to learn. Nah. Then you have not learned. You will not learn. Hi, hi. No, it's the point because there's no one there. It's just you and your own. So there's no sense. What's that at all? Mental behavior seems to inflict not just 22, 44. It's all seeming to be a pattern. A pattern, I tell you. It must be something to do with some kind of style. I found out. There's the past. There's the proof. Just keep yourself calm wherever you will. Control. The control. Oh. Predict. Would you know the zone? Done. So, what point did you talk back to? Do you really know what one it was? Well, when you found what pattern, it must have been that one. Really? Really? I will see you later. Let's go. Would you do that all day? Why not? Would you do it outside when everyone would watch? One of those downs. But that's naughty. That's why it's all. That's why it's all. Fall, mate. Really? Really? The title. Well, you got to give it one. Really? You must name it. You do not follow the rule there. The rules and the conditions. They have spaces that are not filled. I mean, what's that all around? No, we can't make ourselves clear. Everything will always sound like. Really? Daddy? That's lovely too. No? So which one did you reply back to? One that's gonna get you something? You're praying, aren't you? No, one's done then. It's hope. Head in the pillow. Dreams, dreams, dreams. I knew it. I would not believe it, and I never would. I would not believe it, and I would believe it. I cannot believe it. No. Oh, so all you do is swap the letters around. I never knew that. Please, please, please tell. So that's all it means now. Whoa. Doesn't she talk? I never found out. You never knew. You never will. Then are you one that's gonna never find what you really want? You are in the route to find yourself. Drown in the ocean. It won't suit you then. To find oneself. Literature. It's all like, yeah. I make sense of it later, I think. If not, I'll have to delete it. Me. Hey. The special acts won't do anything. Did you talk that one? Yeah. Was you, wasn't it? Would you do that in real life? Around the house, around the house. Shaw. One would not deny, it was always show. Keep it on the snap, that's why. Keep it on the soul. No, AGV 77. AGV 77, correct. Well, when you think, if the thought was handed given, then are you to go with the vain point before the fourth, the second, first, or 11th? I might have something to learn. The feel. You cannot be bothered. You're tired. Let it kick in. Or kick out. Hey, that's very kind of you. A G V 7 7. When you input something, do you then become that tone yourself? Do. Don't go inside. Yes. You press the phone. L for. And then you have that talk to install in a part of you. Why not? It seems like you would. It's how you then have talked. Why would you not thought? Why would you not know? When you talk no, your word react. When you talk thought, you will just stand back. But then it's not. You to go forward. Attack. You must learn the self-control. I never learned martial arts. Boo! every motion when it doesn't then make any. There's no dun dun dun. Well. But then that's the skills. Well, what are we now? Shoes. Life. We just. I will have to give you. I will not give it. But it's nowhere near. It's nowhere near 10 o'clock then. Good night. What would you rather do? Sleep. Dream. Life's easier. Where's good night from? You see, you still not have learnt. You won't ever know that. And what are you then doing the trial? Yes, it will require a lot of read. And what's the word we would like to hear? We have heard it. We have heard it. We have heard it. Continue, 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 continue. Please just talk the word. Please just talk the talk. Continue, continue. No, it was one that we have heard. Well, you can place the bet down. I would not like to do that because one's not one. Two. Not that, do that. Or even advise that. Influence. Talk that. Well, yes. So, the number of you have then to have talked. Any words that were going to continue. On a play, on a tape. They were not in rewind. They were in fast forward. They were not on pause. They were not on a stop. They were not on a, no, they were not on one of that. And what do we call it? We call it the, when one can rewind it and press stop, you can then press play and talk yourself. You will not talk yourself out of what you have talked. You are one of the worst talkers to talk. Well, the critic has the right, R-I-T-E, to talk. What that talk was to. It's an R-I-T-E. But then why would you talk it to yourself? You put yourself down. One must know what the critic will talk. Must know, must know. That means that there's something behind the door. Really? Yes, really. So the critic will tell you that you have used not very good talk. It's the worst talk, it's the worst act, it's the worst all. I never taught. What am I doing to myself? You are then doing the thought to you. That allowed, that allowed. True. They have given them roots, taught you, taught no one else. But you have then put that you would not deny that you have put your eye on a screen. You would not deny that, would you not? The continue, the play, the fast forward. Would you deny it? Would you deny it? I would not deny it. Then you have not taught yourself. You have learned from. You have learned from someone. But when you talk to someone, that means you are very near. Were your friends? They were my mates. They were all. But then that would describe you to have, you are all alone. Alone to the world. The friends are the ones in the screen. They're the ones that make me feel me. So when you talk someone, that means you went in the thought that you would near. Very near. Yes. And what would you dictate to your thought now? Please tell. Well, you would not want to know, ma. You would not want to know self. You would want to know what one would not know at all. I haven't known anyone. I have just known you. So then, why would you want to translate to the cause? Well, I would not deny. They have given you idea. Why? They have given idea because of you. Because I would not like myself with yourself. True. We would not suit at all. But we would have our own thought. And then, well, if I help yourself, would you help him? Her? Can you please review the wear of the hair? It must fall to the knee. You must apply the cream. And you must understand that it's always tense. Really? No, the fence will take over the particles then. What fence was that? Because they do not hear the music and they cannot understand tact. And the words to continue. The bet was down. Was it really? I bet it was a mini one. Well. What was that bet? Well, the number of uses of the particular talk might get myself a cheese and onion. Might not be. It's not always cheese and onion. What else? It might get yourself fruit. In that sense, then you are doing not the worst, because you are then in the route to, I will care about what I am. I will live a good life. So the bet was for fruit? Well, one must accept that and look the other route. And one must give you your answer. Oh, because you then fall under you fall under one of those. You would recall, sir, yes, the one to then have got done because of the newborn 1 year. Oh, the profiles and the descripts must fit the individual bits. RITE, yes. And what will that tell you? The bar was placed down for someone to pick up a pound. Oh. And then if you have continued the talks, then you're at the risk of being one of those. They set the repute when they were here, and you fit the profile from when you were where? Where? From when you were near. Oh, did you ever try the act of the Milan culture? Soccer. User. Woo. Shocker. Star. Oh no! Why? They call it Mancunian. Yes. In the Mancunian talk, one must talk the talk then. One must talk star for the purpose. That we all are. That yourself was. I fail to recall the purpose. A star, you talk, yes. Well, now you think you want. What are you going to do then? What are you going to talk now? Oh, you will not remain down on the earth. You have reached Oh. Ah, yes. In order to heal all the senses, one must understand that one cannot then go in that route forward. Liar! You would. And a way to cope with it was to just put it down. A star. No, you must put it in the Mancunian tone. Star. You are. One's not. One must do a lot. Do you think it's hard work? Maybe. Would it look like hard work? Don't know. Please recall. I will. When the no ball was placed, are you in the same act then? The number of continues of talks that have gone out. You have used those talks and that will place down. Yes. Well, you will not deny that you recalled that tale. Story? It was real. Oh, yeah, I put myself under a politic. Now what can one do then? The politic you talk, yes. So have you used those talks on purpose because of the one that played the ball? Because of the no ball? Well, they are your heroes. You would not deny. You want to spin it and you would want to fly. True. So you are now down for the talks that you have used, the continue of the talks that you're really one of the ones to have placed the ball on purpose. A fact! True. It's the reality. So would yourself blame myself for any act other than myself then? Because you would know myself. Yes, and because you would know yourself was myself. You would know self. Because you would know self. Because you would know self, then you would guarantee that it's not just you, it's everyone. So then I would fall under the influence. Was I older or was I not? Do I fall under the durate? It must be you, because we were not where they were. True. Influence, I talk. Influence it was. It must be because of you. The man played a ball and played it there, and the man had got a pound. A pound. Oh no. That means the bone was hurt. Why would that make the blood boil? We thought that you are now part of us. Please. Well, I made the vow that I would not talk in the kind of sense. Politics, Harry, the talks that one would not want. Why? Why? Well, then you have gone a tone. I would have to say sorry. Bye. And skip all the route. True. Why? Because then anything one will talk will always remain. That becomes politic, and that's not saying. So the ones that are in the ones that politic remain not sane, because one will decide it until the very day one will make up whether you are a part of the world or really a car, whether you are a machine or a person, and how does it go? How does it go forward? You see, then you can tell that it's a tactical joke. It's a tactical mock. No, it's a try of comedy, but it's not worked at all. But with comedy, what will that tell yourself? It's always that particular talk. What one? Comedy is always under controversy, whatever we will try at all. There's always gonna go to a talk which would, when you try funny, that's all one will do. True? Yes, no. So comedy must always relate to some controversy. Politics and RA. I hate that kind of talk. What would you want to talk? What was the result? The result was not found, and that goes against the stock. So when the play of the ball then was in front, then oh dear, then was oh dear, then oh dear. When the play of the ball was before your very eye, would that dictate that the character, the person, no, the life, no, the body, no, that's cold. What would you then talk? They are clever points. I know it. Well, if they are clever, then carry on with it. Continue then. But carry. You understand the purpose? One must take off the cloth. Well, what else have you got? Oh, the cheeky style. The one that will go backwards, side to side, and not going forward. True. So can you please tell myself what that really was? Because you have not put the ball down, and you need to walk there. Whoa. And why would it make the blood boil when you would have to tell that one where they were told? Because you must follow what's RITA, and you must become one of not those. Whoa! It's the influence, I tell you. The spin had us. The ball was going around and around, and I cannot deny it then. Did you really pick a side when the final was at 5? And you were here? You did not appreciate? Would you deny? You have not put on the t-shirt for that particular play. What side were you on that very particular minute? Please tell. Well, they have lived here for some lots of years, yet they would still deny our team and not the other one now. The proof was in the pod. Can you find it in it? You could. Would. You would find the proof in the pod. And what proof would you find? The proof really was I was mine. I was really my own. I was not create. But would anyone name yourself son? Well, it's the name one would give, the talk that would go out, the respect, maybe not anything else. What else would you name? Well, if they're loyal, then put around a cord. It's not a cord, it's a leash. Loyal was always it's only the animal. So in order to learn how to become one of them, a loyal one will talk. One must put down oneself on the knee and make a little crawl. Well, now one will talk, that's all. Yes, but then that's all. Bark, bark, bark. I'm not the one that's on the tree. Because it wasn't me. Because it was not. I am only one. Well, that's full stop. Only one will talk. One told myself, you act like 10. Maybe that might be a good idea now.